Hey everybody, Matt Rosenthal, CEO of Mindcore. Listen, today's video is by far one of the most important videos that I have put out, and one of the most important videos that you may watch this entire year. Today I want to talk with you about something that happens every so often with Microsoft. What Microsoft does is they do something called end-of-lifing a product. When they do that, that product essentially is becoming extinct, and the all-important Microsoft security patches and updates and support that we all rely on to keep all of our systems safe and secure comes to an end. Essentially, they call it end-of-lifing. And so what you can see on the board behind me, and pardon my handwriting, is a list. Okay, this is a list of some very, very, very important pointers and things that you need to think about. This may impact you, this may impact your company, this may impact other people that you know who either run companies, own companies, or work in a position where they have influence, where they can share information with leadership or management in order to help the company plan and prepare when it comes to technology. As you can see, end of life, EOL, for these two operating systems, a Microsoft Server 2008 and a Windows 7, which is a desktop operating system. Both of these operating systems are going end of life, January 14th, 2020. So when that date comes, everything stops. And there's a few other products they have, like SQL 2008 and a variety of other products. And what we'll do is we will put a link down below to the Microsoft website that actually lists all the other products that are also going end of life. But again, Windows Server 2008 and the desktop operating system, Windows 7, end of life. Here's the problem. Many, many, many people are still running both of those operating systems. You have to do something. This isn't something you can ignore. And what I've put up here again is a short list of things to remember. 1, all support ends. Now, when I say all support ends, what does that mean? Look, there are times when you call for support if you have a problem with the operating system, or if you want to talk to Microsoft about anything relating to it. Maybe you're running applications that are running on these operating systems and you need support on that. It all stops. There's no more support. This can have a massive, dramatic impact on your business. Very important. Do not ignore January 14th, 2020. Second thing, which I mentioned, no security patches. This is probably the thing that you're most familiar with because your computer runs it, your personal computers run it, your servers run it. Basically, every operating system that you have that's a Microsoft operating system, they all require security updates. Microsoft constantly issues security updates. When they issue you those, your computer generally, or your server generally, automatically runs those updates, keeps everything safe. When there's something that's really, really urgent, Microsoft usually puts out a little bit more of a serious warning. Sometimes you'll see it on the news, sometimes you'll see it on the internet, but there's different levels of security patches. The typical ones that we do see that come out on a weekly basis, your IT company is pushing those out for you, or if you have internal IT, they're pushing those out for you. If you're managing your own IT, hopefully you're scheduling those and they're being pushed out to all of your computers. Bottom line, they protect you from wrongdoers. They protect you from the security holes that all of these people out there are looking for. That people are trying to find, people that are looking to do the wrong thing, looking to access your systems, looking to breach your company, looking to access your data, do a variety of all of these things that you certainly don't want happening to your business. Microsoft tries to be as up to date as they can, or certainly one step ahead. The second that they realize that there's any potential risk of a breach, they issue a patch, okay? They're stopping. Server 2008, Windows 7, if you're running those systems, no more security patches. What does that lead us to? Your risk of a breach increases. Doing nothing simply is not an option. You cannot do nothing. This is why I said at the outset, potentially this is the most important video that I've put out to date. So, what do? You must inventory and you must assess your environment. One way or the other, you must do that. Do it through your tech company, do it through your tech people if they're in-house, If you don't have either of those and you're a sole practitioner, do something. Look at it. Make sure that you're not running a server with one of those with that operating system or Windows 7 on one of your computers. Create a migration plan, okay? If you find that you're running one of these operating systems, you've got to come up with a plan, okay? It isn't something you're going to just sit down and figure out in 2 seconds, especially if it's multiple servers that are running in your environment. You have applications running, potentially email running, your files are on there, you have all of your users on there. I mean, it could be a big deal. And we're seeing with many of our clients that have large infrastructures, we're doing projects right now where we're rebuilding 10, 15 servers. I shouldn't even say rebuilding. We're actually creating 10, 15 new servers and migrating people off of their 2008 environment onto a 2019 environment. There's a lot of planning that goes into it. There's a lot of discussion that goes into it. It's a big deal, okay? We're halfway through the year. If you haven't done this already, you need to do it now. Like right now. After you watch this video, you got to make a phone call. You got to figure out who the people are that are going to help you, but you've got to do something. I said earlier, doing nothing is not an option, and I mean it. Doing nothing is not an option. The level of risk that you're going to end up having if you do nothing is simply unacceptable. You cannot, in good conscience, be in business, be the owner of a business, be leading a business, be in any position of influence when it comes to technology, or even not. Even if you're not in technology, you might want to ask the questions of the people. If you have if you're in a position to ask questions. Hey, are we okay? Are we at risk? Is our plan of action, is it happening? Like, what's the situation? Doing nothing is not an option. The level of risk is unacceptable, and if my energy is not coming through in a strong enough way, let me say it one more time, you have to do something. So let me leave you with this. We're going to put down below, we're going to put a link to Microsoft's website that's going to share with you the different operating systems that are at risk, the ones that are going end of life. Also, the list of operating systems that have gone end of life recently. There's some other software packages from Microsoft that are going end of life in July, actually, which is right now. And you want to make sure that those are upgraded as well. Any potential security risk that you have in your company that you can avoid, you must avoid it, okay? Listen, if anything that I said was helpful to you, brought any awareness, delivered any value, first of all, please comment down below. Let me know, hey, I wasn't aware of this. Thanks for letting me know. Or, yeah, I'm totally aware of this, and we're on track. But the more that we talk about it and the more that we share the information and spread the word, the more of a service we're doing for everybody out there. So please comment, please share this video, please like the video. It helps us to get in front of more people. And look, at the end of the day, the goal is to help as many people as we possibly can. If you have any questions at all and you want to contact me, feel free to send me a message or to send me just a private direct message. I'll get right back to you. I'm here as a resource for you. If you'd like to discuss in greater depth how I can help, how I can advise, and potentially help lead you and your team with some ideas, take you down the path of what we've done, what we're doing that's helping our clients, I would love to share that information with you. And again, I'm here as a resource. So thank you, as always, for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching these videos. And again, please read the comments down below and please like it, share it, spread the word. All right, thank you.